Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Ride Spotlight. Today we have a very interesting creation that is Star Wars Planet Coaster themed, so be sure to stay tuned and let's check it out. Welcome back, everybody. If you guys are new here, be sure to smash that subscribe button. If you end up enjoying the video, leave a like, and also come join us on Discord. And if you would like to support the show, you can do so by becoming a patron. Links are down in the description for everything. And with that out of the way, let's get into the creation of the day. PlanCo Wars Frontier's Edge, created by one of our Discord legend builders, Xaphor. And here he says, on a planet far, far away, PlanCo Wars Frontier's Edge. Join the Planet Coaster Resistance to fight off the invading space empire and return fun back to the planet. Inspired by the upcoming Rise of the Resistant dark rides at Disney's Galaxy Edge Star Wars themed lands. This is my PlanCo version. Okay, and he has a note here saying that like he set this park up for me so I didn't have to go through the hassle of doing the blueprint, but there is a blueprint version available on his workshop as well. So it makes it a little bit easier for me to get right into this spotlight, and this is a single spotlight for today, that being such a legendary creation. I also want to give Xaphor a big welcoming to the Tiki Chiki tribe. We have a new moderator team on Discord. I'll bring up an image on screen of the moderator team. We have made a slight adjustment. Web Searcher has moved from the Hot Dog Squad to the Tiki Chiki tribe as sort of the witch doctor, he says, the original dog and the leader of the Tiki Chiki tribe in some senses. We also brought on Shane Turner, Farana, Xaphor, of course, as well as Thunderbud. So we got a whole new tribe going on here. Welcome everybody, and thank you, Xaphor, for helping out with the moderation on the Discord. So be sure to come into Discord, everybody, and say hi to Xaphor and tell him what you think about this awesome creation today in this episode. Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a closer look at this creation. So here we are. He says this is inspired from PlanCo, what did he say? Disney's Galaxy Edge Star Wars themed lands, a Rise of the Resistance dark rides at Disney Galaxy Edge Star Wars themed land. Boom. So this is so cool because it's like the Millennium Falcon. I was gonna say, is this grouped up and named? That would have been so awesome. What would you call the PlanCo version of the Millennium Falcon? Leave your ideas down in the comments below, everybody. What would you call the PlanCo Millennium Falcon? This is so cool. I mean, oh my goodness. Spoiler alert. Wow, my freaking mouse is just wigging out today. Jesus. Look at this. You can see all the people in queue. Amazing, amazing stuff, Xaphor. So we're gonna just take our time with this this creation here today. Look, we got the canteen music. I mean, definitely has that Star Wars vibe to it, doesn't it? With all the little knickknacks on the building. Has that almost like Tatooine style feel. I mean, I love this with the sci-fi mixed in, obviously. Nice little archways. So let's step into the canteen. Canteen! Oh, we got robots doing their thing, cooking some steaks. Gulpy. Shish kebabs. Dune Delights, that's what it is. Why, if they're shish kebabs, why do they sell tacos? The music's so perfect. Look at all this detail. So Xaphor said there is a blueprint version. So if I click this whole thing, you can see what? It's only 2,800 pieces. Wow, I am always blown away by the amount of detail that Xaphor packs into his blueprints with ease. My goodness. Are you kidding me? Look at all the wires and cables. Like it has that Star Wars junk factor, you know, like just cables and things strewn about like it's been lived in for centuries. So freaking cool. Oh, look at that. You get your Rebel supplies and your Death Star balloons. Wow. Whoa. So it looks like we do have a... Wow. All right. We got a motion track ride here. Wait. Dual synchronized? Is this happening? It looks like we might have 2 coasters to ride here, or coasters, but rides to go on here today. So, interesting, the canteen lets you off, but how do we get on? It's not through here. So the canteen is, that's a really cool design. I want to point this out for a second, that all the guests get out into the canteen, and then they buy their stuff, and then they leave the canteen. So you don't actually, like, come into the canteen to queue up at all. That's done somewhere else. Now, where would we find that? Frontier's Edge right here. Right by the, PlanCo Falcon. We need to come up with a name for that thing. PlanCo Wars. So I wonder if the left is very different from the right. Wow, look at... We got 2 queues, 2 priority lanes. That is a lot of queue. How did you figure that out? I am glad you set this up for me. My goodness, Xaphor. This is phenomenal. Alright, so we're at the first one here, which is gonna be Frontier's Edge left. So we got a track motion platform, and it's a part of a coaster chain, so they work together, kind of synchronized somehow. So here's a look at the stats. I'm curious to know if the left is different from the right. He already set the time for me to 6:45 a.m., so we're gonna go with that. Did he have any music? I mean, there's canteen music. I'm sure we don't want to ruin the immersion factor or anything, so we're just gonna go ahead and get on this. And I'll probably do the middle seat. Actually, you know what? Let's do the back middle seat. Nope, that doesn't work. Looks like we're in the front one. I think this is the best seat we can get. Let's do it! Holy Toledos. I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna just jump right onto the next one. I mean, I doubt that they're much different, but I can at least give my thoughts and commentary while we're on the next one. Someone was asking if I could do that. If I end up riding a ride twice, I can give my thoughts the second time around. Now, hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Let me like get the volume down just a little bit just to be sure. But holy moly, what I love about this is it feels like a real ride. And hold on, these videos, I didn't download any custom videos. So is that something that is default in the game? Some under like the default videos? Because it does feel very Star Wars-esque with the light speed and all that. I mean, I find this very impressive. That, yeah, it feels like a real ride that you would ride in like Disneyland. But it feels like a good set, but then it also feels like Planet Coaster and Star Wars. It really does feel like PlanCo Wars. It's kind of brilliant. I mean, it's so well done. Now, what I'm curious to know is, you said it was from the upcoming Resistant rides. What did you say here? Let me pull it up. Inspired by the upcoming Rise of the Resistance dark rides at Disney Galaxy. So, I don't know if there's a sneak peek out there online. I'm gonna have to go look after this and see how close it is to some of these rides. Or sometimes it's hard to get videos of these things because the nature of them being a dark ride and all, it's hard to tell what's going on. But nonetheless, I mean, as it stands, this feels like a Disney ride. I think you absolutely nailed it. It just feels presented so perfectly. I love all these like fighting animatronics. Like I said, they look like Resistance fighters from Star Wars, but obviously they have the PlanCo. Oh my god, I missed that the first time around. That wrecked. That's probably the guy's drowning. Watching it through a second time, there's so many extra little details. This might have been a different perspective that I didn't catch it the first time because we're on a different ride. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this part got me a little bit sick, but I mean, the nature of theme parks, there's a lot of spinning rides, and this motion track ride here, it's meant to spin a lot, so I think it works out. These ATA, what are they, AT-ATs? I think that's what they're called, right? The, you put the dog heads on them, so to Planet Coasterize them, you made the ATA walkers have dog heads. I love it. I mean, this is a perfect idea and marriage, combining Planet Coaster and Star Wars together. And I kind of think that like Frontier had that in mind as well when they decided to do this. Some of this stuff, they're like, oh, we can steal ideas from Star Wars and put it in our game. We'll just, you know, make it PlanCo themed. Because there's a lot of things that resemble Star Wars in this game that you can straight up use, but it just has a little bit more of a PlanCo spin on it. So yeah, I guess this stuff is pre-made screens that are in the game. It's very cool. Because I think Xaphor did something really cool with the his last creation. If you guys didn't see, that was Chronologica. With the, it's like you did like different scenes and then like used the videos in. It was like a really neat way of making a 4K blueprint much bigger by like creating a coaster, creating areas, and recording it all, but then putting it into a video and then putting it on a parabolic screen. Suddenly you go into a parabolic screen that takes you into another whole new dimension of way more pieces that you would never be able to fit into a blueprint. So I was kind of like, I was watching that video because Synchros was the host of that video, and I was thinking, oh my god, I wish I was there to say my thoughts on this. And I thought he was doing that again here with these screens, is why I'm bringing it up. But looking at this, I didn't download any extra screens or whatnot, so Xaphor did this all with just what's available to you in the game. Holy freaking Toledos. And I love the little transition to the celebration music at the end. Thank you, our heroes. And instead of the Star Wars heroes, like you got the R2-D2 of Planet Coaster here. I mean, it's so awesome. So awesome. Xaphor, you never cease to impress me. Did I say that right? You're always blowing me away. Let's put it that way. Every single time. I love the rockworks, these scraggly rocks. They definitely feel like something out of Star Wars. It's phenomenal. Built into the buildings. We even have loading bays at the back. I mean, wow, look at this. So freaking cool. Well done, Xaphor. I love it. I love the Millennium Falcon. It feels and looks like Star Wars, but with a PlanCo twist. What other ideas can we come up with like this? I love this little marriage between Planet Coaster and Star Wars. It just works so well. Really good job. What did you guys think of it? Leave your comments down in the comments. What did you like the most about it? What would you name the Millennium Falcon? Good googly moogly. And once again, everybody come join us on Discord. Say hello to Xaphor in the chat room. And welcome to the Tiki Chiki tribe, Xaphor, my good friend. And that's going to do it for me here today in this video, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.